In the glittering yet unforgiving world of Hollywood, where every glance, gesture and getaway can become tabloid fodder, Andrew Garfield has long been a figure of intrigue. Known for his soulful portrayals in films like The Social Network and his iconic turn as Spider-Man, Garfield has captivated audiences not just with his on-screen charisma but with glimpses of his off-screen vulnerability. Recently, however, the British-American actor has drawn attention for a more personal revelation: his deliberate choice to shield his romantic life from public scrutiny. In a candid interview with Vanity Fair, Garfield articulated a profound shift in how he perceives the intrusion of fame into matters of the heart, describing it as nothing short of a violation of his innermost self. This stance marks a poignant evolution for Garfield, who at 42 has navigated the highs and lows of celebrity romance with a mix of openness and restraint. Linked romantically to actress Monica Barbaro since early February, following sightings at a West End theater production and an Oscars afterparty, Garfield has chosen silence over speculation. "It feels like a violation of my inner world, my private world," he confided, his words carrying the weight of someone who has felt the sting of exposure one too many times. He went further, expressing surprise at the persistence of this discomfort. "I thought maybe that would soften at some point, but I'm very surprised to say that it hasn't." These admissions resonate deeply in an era where social media amplifies every whisper of a relationship into a roar, turning personal milestones into public property. To understand Garfield's current reticence, one must rewind to his past entanglements, which were far less guarded. His 4-year romance with Emma Stone from 2011 to 2015 unfolded like a modern fairy tale scripted by Hollywood itself. The pair met on the set of The Amazing Spider-Man 2012, where Garfield embodied Peter Parker and Stone brought Gwen Stacy to life with her trademark wit and warmth. Their chemistry wasn't confined to the screen; it spilled over into red carpet appearances, joint interviews, and even subtle nods in their respective projects. Fans speculated wildly about La La Land 2016, Stone's Oscar-winning musical, as a veiled homage to their shared history, complete with jazz-infused longing and Los Angeles sunsets. When pressed on this theory during the same Esquire interview from last October, Garfield deflected with characteristic humor, "I guess people need something to believe." Yet, beneath the deflection lay an acknowledgement of how intertwined their professional and personal lives had become. That relationship, while magical, wasn't immune to the pressures of fame. Breakups in the spotlight are dissected with surgical precision, and Garfield and Stone's split was no exception. Post-separation, both actors have spoken fondly of their time together, emphasizing growth over grudge. Garfield, reprising his Spider-Man role in 2021 Spider-Man No Way Home, has praised Stone's influence on his craft, drawing parallels between her portrayal of Gwen and Zendaya's MJ in the MCU reboot. "The spirit that Zendaya brings to MJ is so heartfelt and pure and loving," he told Variety in 2022. Emma brought that similar unique spirit to Gwen. This generosity speaks volumes about Garfield's character, a man who honors connections even after they've faded. Stone, now a mother to 4-year-old Louise with husband Dave McCary, has echoed this sentiment. In an August Vogue interview, she reminisced about her Spider-Man days. "I mean, I really loved doing Spider-Man. I loved everyone I worked with. I met Andrew there." She described the era as a really special time in my life, a testament to how formative those years were. For Garfield, the franchise remains a touchstone, blending nostalgia with professional triumph. His return in No Way Home not only revitalized his career but also allowed him to mentor younger stars like Tom Holland, whom he lauded alongside Stone's legacy. Garfield's pivot toward privacy isn't isolated. It's part of a broader trend among A-listers weary of the parasocial pact that demands transparency. Consider his firm declaration to Esquire: "I have never and I won't ever speak about or confirm or deny anything about my personal life with anyone. Ever." This isn't mere posturing, it's a boundary drawn in the sand amid a cultural landscape where dating apps and paparazzi drones blur the lines between consent and consumption. Barbaro, his current interest, brings her own pedigree, a rising star from Top Gun, Maverick 2022, she's no stranger to high-stakes roles or public eyes. Their low-key outings, a theater date here, a post-awards exit there, suggest a partnership built on mutual respect for discretion. Yet in Hollywood even shadows cast long rumors. This emphasis on privacy extends beyond romance into Garfield's broader career philosophy. Fresh off After the Hunt, a thriller that showcases his chameleon-like range, he's embracing roles that probe the human psyche while protecting his own. The film, directed by Luca Guadagnino, Call Me By Your Name, pairs him with Julia Roberts in a narrative of moral ambiguity and hidden truths, mirroring, perhaps, his real-life navigation of fame's illusions. Garfield's preparation for such parts often involves deep dives into psychology and philosophy, drawing from influences like mindfulness practices and literary giants such as Tolstoy. Acting is about excavating the self, he said in past profiles, a pursuit that demands the very inner world he now guards so fiercely.